So what happens with ionic compounds is that it's really easy for those metal elements to lose those electrons and become positively charged. Really easy for the halogens to gain electrons that can become negatively charged. But the different types of charges that are possible can change based on how many electrons they gain or lose, right? So here you see a lot of the ions of most of the common positive elements. Notice things in the first row. Silver has a positive, silver, copper. But then notice there are some that can be plus or plus two. That's the charges on each of the atoms. Positive two or two plus means that it's lost two electrons. And so when you're trying to put elements together into ionic compounds, it would be important that these things would have charges that would add to zero. So for example, we know that fluorine has a -1 charge. Hydrogen has a +1 charge. If we put them together, hydrofluoric acid has no charge. +1, -1, they add to zero. And that's what we're looking for. We could do the same thing with copper. But if copper has a +2 charge, fluorine still has only a -1 charge. If we wanted to combine the two, we'd need two fluorine molecules. And so we would write that as copper with two fluorine molecules. Now the charges +2 and -2 would add to zero. And so that's how we put those compounds together. This is also how things naturally occur. So you can have one where they'll naturally occur in different with different charges and can form different compounds in nature. Because of all of the different possibilities, even just a few elements on the periodic table make it so that everything winds up being different. And all the substances that you see come from the way that electrons arrange themselves inside of those atoms and how they share them. And the 100 or so atoms that there are.